So today I wanted to share with you a bit about our core beliefs, how they impact us, how we can work towards changing and reframing these negative beliefs to more positive and healthier ones. For this, I'm using a cognitive behavioral approach, as we know CBT, and understanding and changing these beliefs. I'll be breaking these videos down in parts, so this first video focused mostly on education of what core beliefs are and how we can learn what our personal beliefs are, how we get there. So to start, core beliefs are about ourselves, others, and the world that we live in. They're an important part of how we view and how we interpret our experiences. Core beliefs are thoughts that we hold true. They stem from our childhood experiences and continue to hold more truth the more that you have experiences that validate that belief. So these beliefs are unconsciously created. They live deep down beyond the surface of our everyday thoughts. We usually don't think about our core beliefs, we don't question them or have awareness about their impact. We don't know what they are. Our core beliefs are an influencing factor in our well-being because they determine to what degree we see ourselves as worthy, loved, safe, competent, and even powerful. Our core beliefs have a large influence on our sense of belonging as well. And core beliefs are often distorted by trauma or negative experiences, more so at a young age, and the negative core beliefs that we develop are the ones that tend to impact us the most. These negative core beliefs impact our well-being, they color our judgment of ourselves, others, and the world, and they influence our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. There are 3 levels of cognitions that we have. So we have core beliefs, conditional assumptions, and automatic thoughts. Our automatic thoughts are situation specific. They live on the surface level, they're the here and now, and they're the triggered thoughts. They can also be replaying thoughts in response to things happening in real time, or sometimes reflecting on the past. Now we have our conditional assumptions. They link an event in our lives to our core belief. It gives meaning to the belief. They usually take an if-then or since-then format. So an example would be, if I don't do well on this test, then I'm a failure. Or since I forgot to clean this week, then I must be lazy. And these events or situations link to a belief about ourselves. Then we have the core beliefs, which are less conscious, and they feel like reality versus what are the actual facts. These are thoughts or events about ourselves, others, and the world, and they organize our experience and our behavior. So some core beliefs we have about ourselves include being unlovable, helpless, defective, a failure, undeserving, toxic, and worthless. Beliefs about others can include others are superior to me or inferior, untrustworthy, out to get me, and beliefs about the world can include the world is dangerous, unsafe or safe, and unjust. So what do we do with these core beliefs if we don't even know how they're impacting us? What do we do if we don't even know what they are? And for starters, we want to become more aware of our thoughts that might be impacting us. And in order to get to a core belief that we have to use our thoughts. So to do this, we use the downward arrow approach. And I drew it out here. So we have our thought, we can write out our thought. Then we ask ourselves, what would this mean if this thought were true? And we'll write that out. Then we'll ask that question again right there. So what would this mean if this thought were true? What would this mean about us? And if we keep going down, ideally what we would want to do is get to a belief. So for example, we can say, I can't solve this problem at work. And then that could mean, what does that mean? Well, I'm not good at my job. And then what that would mean is, okay, I could get fired. And then I might worry about providing. And what that belief could mean is I'm worthless. And that's something that is really important because we want to figure out what those thoughts are meaning to us and how we get to that belief. So I'm going to leave you with this as something to reflect on in how we may begin to learn about these beliefs and what they are. So stay tuned for next time where I'll continue to discuss how we maintain and avoid these core beliefs. And the main important key is how do we work towards changing these beliefs into more effective and healthier ones. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.